I'm not a builder. I've never done this before, and I knew this would be a big job. When the first thing I did failed, I was like, what did I get myself into?
I say they don't listen to, but once they hear it from a man at my facility, they're like, oh, and then they're willing to open up a conversation. So it is very interesting, and I'm glad that you asked that.
At the biggest van life event here in Florida, Peace, Love, and Vans, I met two incredible women living van life completely different ways. And both of them are going to change how you think about what it means to just go for it. Today, I'm not only pulling back the curtain on this beauty van tour we did last episode, but also into incredible women's stories.
Right? So female coming to this world, what was like the most difficult, challenging moment that you have kind of learned from?
Being heard. This is a very male-dominated industry, so it is very interesting because my husband and I run the company. A lot of people, they don't want to give a female the time of day to talk. They want to go straight. It's like whatever I say, they don't listen to, but once they hear it from a man at my facility, they're like, oh, and then they're willing to open up a conversation. So it is very interesting, and I'm glad that you asked that because I say a lot of times it can be lonely being because I'm the only female on our team too.
Wow.
As you can see, looking around, it's a very male-dominated industry. So just being heard, and I can't tell you how many things I've suggested before, then a male suggests it, and then it goes through. And I'm like, I've been saying this for 2 years, but you know, just being a fly on the wall. But it's okay. I think as times progress as a society, that hopefully women's voices will be heard way more easier. It's been interesting. It's really cool, especially because when I worked in orthodontics, I worked with all females.
Yeah. And then you come like 80, right? From a whole female. And then you feel that comfort and you don't realize things that affect you until you come to this male-dominant role.
Yes.
I was an entertainment technician.
Oh.
Again, very heavily male-dominant role. And up to nowadays, like now I am an event manager in the company I work.
Yeah.
And you can see in some areas also the heavily male dominant and like you can feel some of that. So I love connecting with women that share this empowerment.
Absolutely.
And a lot of my viewers watch this channel because of the inspiration.
I love it. Yeah.
So what would you tell someone like me that is aspiring to build a van? I come with a lot of empowerment through my history of moving from Brazil here by myself. Like all this big scary moments that I didn't have the courage. I pushed through and then I found courage on the way. So for someone that is not too much like me, they're like, oh, I love watching you guys and seeing what you do. I want to build a van, but I'm not quite sure I can do it. What would you tell someone that is watching right now with that doubt in their head?
Wonderful question. And this actually extends, I think, to every facet of life, but there's no growth in complacency. You don't grow staying in one spot forever. So I think a lot of it too is the success is not in the destination, but it's in the journey. And then, and once you overcome all these hardships and you can look back and be like, holy crap, I did that. That's where confidence is built and self-trust and self-worth is built, is like showing up for the things. You got to do the hard things in life. Otherwise, you're never going to grow as a human being and you're never going to learn new skills, right? And also getting out of your comfort zone. Specifically, this industry, it's challenging in a lot of ways. You're living not as like comfortable as a life in a home. You learn to live with less, but you do what works for you. But for you that wants to build, you want to build a van, every little cut and every little piece that you put up, it's like
proud moment.
Exactly. Right? Like, it's you written on it. Exactly. Your whole, and that's why I love DIYers.
No, me too.
I love it.
That's why I'm one.
100%. It's like you could go get someone to build your van, but it shows your passion and your hard work in every corner, and also knowing how to do fix things on your own. It goes back to learning to trust yourself. Like I got me. I got me at the end of the day, you know? But yeah, it's in the journey, not the destination. And then there's no growth and complacency, like I said. So I'm a very big mental health advocate. And one of my favorite quotes is like, depression can't hit a moving target. You just got to try new things in life, you know? But the more you tell yourself you can't do something or something is too hard, you're telling that to yourself that you're not capable. Exactly.
You're gonna believe that.
Exactly.
And you're gonna live that.
Exactly. And I'm not saying going out and doing it is going to be easy, but that's also how you grow other relationships through asking for advice, hearing someone else's story. Like it opens up. Exactly. It opens up a whole nother path of life and friendship and, like we were saying, trust in yourself. It's a domino effect. It inspires someone else. Like, she did that. Maybe I can do that. Exactly. And that's how you build community.
That's what I'm trying to create here with this build.
I love it.
With this experience of meeting so many inspiring women, and like this is empowering me to trust my build. If you could go back to younger you building your first van you did, what would you tell me to get that awareness in advance?
First of all, planning is everything. And you can plan 5 times and something still might be wrong. And no mistake is a mistake. It's a learning experience. Expect to make mistakes. We didn't get building these style of vans from doing it perfectly the first time.
Correct. This was not the first build.
Most builders have made more mistakes than they have successes in the very beginning of their years, but they're the ones that chose to keep going and learning from it and not give up. We've made so many mistakes, but that's how we've perfected our product. So just be willing to fail and learn from it, and don't take it as like I did something wrong or I'm stupid. Think of it as like a class, like, okay, so I failed this test, what can I do to improve on it next time? But you can plan 100 times, and a lot of our custom projects, someone will come to us with a blueprint and it looks right and we perfect it, but it's not until you start doing it hands-on
then you realize, oh,
this
doesn't work with this curvature of the ceiling. We need to tackle plan B here. And then traveling, I think a lot of times after the build is done, when you're actually on the road, some of the best adventures are the unplanned ones. You know, and just kind of taking it as it comes. So you can plan like all these extravagant trips, but a lot of times it's your neighbor that you meet in an isolated area in Wyoming, or someone else that's having trouble and you get to help them because you have some of that knowledge, and all the friends you get along the way. But like, it's not going to be perfect, and I think, but no human is. And again, that's why I love DIY too, is because like every van is a representation of that van owner and that traveler. Everything kind of is your print
100%.
there.
I think that's the best thing about van life is it's so community oriented. So like you're at a campsite and you see another van, you go talk to them. No matter if it's, you know, like a Winnebago, a self-built, built by a custom company, whatever. It's like y'all have this bond.
In love with this.
Because
especially as a solo traveler, like, people always ask me, don't you feel so lonely? You alone? I'm like, well, rarely I'm alone, because either people are curious and come talk to you, like if they're not van lifing, they see and they're like, oh, and then it sparks conversation. Or you see another van, you know, instantly you're part of that community already. Like, you just see the vehicle, it's like, okay, it's my people.
100%.
And the impromptu, like I am 100% planner. I plan every minute of the trip to fit all those locations I want to be. But my first travel was doing a van life trip in Maui, Hawaii. And
were you just there for vacation?
Yes.
Fun.
That was my goal, to try van. That was, let me try van life.
And that's a great place.
About that first season of this channel, it's that whole story.
I'll have to go watch.
And there's one episode. I am driving from this blowhole. I got lost in a hike. It was wild. And then I'm coming around this curve, and there's this beautiful like viewpoint of this bay, like turquoise water bay. I pull over to see the viewpoint. And I see a few boats and tons of people snorkeling. And facing my fear of snorkeling was my one goal of the trip.
I'm so scared of the ocean.
Oh my God,
I'm so,
like sharks. Like, I have nightmares about sharks. So I pull over, I see all those people. I bought the snorkeling kit like at Walmart because I was like, I'm not gonna do this professionally. I just want to try.
Of course.
I just want to face the fear I have.
For sure.
And try.
Right.
So I bought it and I had it in the van. I was like, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll do it. If not, I'll go to Walmart.
Then it wasn't meant to be. Exactly.
I see that and I'm like, well, I have the snorkel here. I can change it. That's the flexibility. I had plans later, but then I'm like, would I rather cancel the plans and do this or stick to the plan? No, let's experience this.
Exactly.
I was like, if it's meant to be, I'll find a parking spot. So I turn around. It's the kind of place that only has like 6, 8 parking spots. And there was one the size the van fit. Tell me if it was not.
Yes, that's the universe saying take the leap.
So I pull in, hike down, sat down, and I was terrified of just putting the gear and going by myself. But then I meet this couple right next to me. We had this lovely conversation, and they take me into the water. We spent 3 hours snorkeling.
And now you love snorkeling, don't you?
No. I so it's okay to face your fears and realize
it's not for you.
You need to do that again.
100%.
Because just the anxiety I feel of being in the water and like, okay, I haven't seen a shark for 2 minutes, so I've been too lucky, so is the shark coming now? Okay, now it's been 3 minutes, I haven't seen a shark.
No,
so
for sure. But I'm in their home, right? That's how I feel about
that's
whitewater
just
rafting. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Try it once, extra off your list. At least you tried, right?
Yeah.
Not everything is gonna be for you.
Try it.
Right
if
there
it
with you.
doesn't work, now you know. Okay,
For
not
sure.
gonna do snorkeling
Right,
again. Or
right.
maybe if I'm with a friend.
Yes.
Whatever the situation is that presents itself.
Yeah.
But at least push yourself through.
100%.
To say.
And you made a new
not
friend.
for me. Yes.
Right? The
yes,
couple. It's
yeah.
travelers are like the most
Yeah.
genuine.
Pam, she's actually a viewer of the channel. So
shout
hi,
out Pam. Yes, I love that.
I'll never forget you guys for getting me into snorkeling.
Did they live in Hawaii?
No.
Okay, they're
were
traveling too. Okay, cool.
I can't
What an
remember where
experience.
you guys were from. but
Amazing.
yeah.
Comment down below
Yes,
and let us
comment down
know.
below,
Let
Pam.
us know we're here.
Remind me
I'm
where you're
curious
from.
now too, right? Amazing. Amazing. You know?
I love so much that we met.
I know,
You
me
are
too.
so
You're thank
sweet.
you. I'm so
You
glad I
have
met you. You've been my
such
favorite
an
person I've met so
oh,
far.
Thank you.
It doesn't even feel like we're recording anything. I love it.
Because we have just my people in
Yes,
here. It's like
I
we're in the
love
room with my
it.
favorite people.
Yes.
Marian built her van world alongside her husband, turning life's unexpected moments into an incredible business. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to be part of all these amazing van tours. I'm gonna leave this one at the end of this episode. But as she said herself, she loves the DIY spirit. It's time to meet Elisa, who built her van by herself from scratch, learning from her own mistakes.
This is my new Latin friend from Bolivia.
Yeah, we are neighbors.
Yes.
Bolivia, right
Somos
next to Brazil.
vecinas, see, next to each
Vecinas.
other. And
Yeah.
we bonded into our Latinhood. And it's funny because Elisa was like, do you want to see my van? Because she built her own van. And of course, Celina wanted to see it. And she started showing me the van. I'm like, no way, I've already seen on YouTube.
Yeah, I have a channel to Explore RX, and I do have many videos showing the build and then traveling in the van. So
Awesome. So if you are like me, trying to get into this world and thinking about building your own, definitely check Elisa's YouTube channel. I'm gonna leave the link down here. But no further ado, let's tour her van so you can see for yourself. First of all, what kind of vehicle you got?
this is a 2021 Ram Promaster, just the regular 159-inch wheelbase.
Long,
So I love it because it fits in any parking spot.
Yeah. What did make you get a Promaster versus like a Mercedes or a Ford
Good
or
question, good question. Yes, I thought about it for a little bit. I always liked the Promaster's boxy look.
Yeah, because you can get more of the
it's more
space
square and
inside,
it's
right?
wider. So I wanted to have a bed that goes from side to side,
Yeah.
and that was one of the reasons.
This could
And it's
accommodate.
more square, so a little bit easier to build. If it breaks down, it might be a little cheaper to fix.
Yes.
The one thing that I wish Promasters had that they don't have is the four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Yeah.
Did you miss that? Have you been in any situation that you were like, oh my God, I really wish I had all wheel. I wouldn't be in this.
No, because I'm not trying to off-road so much. So no, it's not
Yeah.
too bad. Yeah.
I think so. I went through that obsession for a while. I want an all-wheel drive. From the rental I had in Maui season 1, that we went all the way up Haleakala, like we climbed this volcano, and without all-wheel drive,
That is,
I
yeah.
couldn't be there. But on the most travel that we do, we're not really like, if you are going off-roading and all of that, yes, you need one. But I figure
Yeah.
like talking to other
Yeah.
van lifers as
Yeah,
well,
it's
I
never been
figure
a
the
problem.
same thing.
Yeah, it's never been a problem. I love it. Haven't had any issues except my camera, my rear view camera. When I'm driving,
yeah.
there's a recall on this van from 2018 to 2021. So I'm waiting for a solution to that problem.
To
But
get
other
it.
than that, no issues.
So
whatsoever.
what year did you say the van
It's
is?
a 2021.
To 2021.
Mhm.
Do you remember how many miles you
It
got?
had 38,000 miles when I got it.
Very low. Nice.
Yeah. I got it somewhere here in Tampa and started building right away.
And it was naked,
It
nothing.
was naked. It was full of balloons, believe it or not.
What do you mean full of balloons?
Yeah.
Okay, the story is good. I didn't know this. Like, this is getting even more interested than
was
what I
full-
expected.
It was full of balloons because I think they used this van as a party van.
There were
for
leftover
business.
balloons inside.
Balloons everywhere. In every crevice, there was a balloon. So
You just
it was
gave
a
me an
mess.
idea.
Yeah.
When I buy my van, I'm gonna fill with balloons,
don't
and
do
we're
that.
gonna open the
No,
door and pop
no.
them all.
Oh, okay. You can fill them in. Don't hide them in places. You'll never find them. You'll never find them. I still find balloons. Well, I found balloons like after I built a van. It's
Oh
like,
my
how could
goodness.
this be?
Here.
So, yeah.
So it's a balloon surprise. Did you name her balloon?
You know, that's a great. It doesn't have a name. Maybe I'll name it balloon.
I think we're just creating the name here.
Balloon.
The balloon.
Yeah.
Yes. This window that we're seeing right here, did it come with the van or did
this
you?
This window did not come with the van, and it was one of the first things I did, cutting holes on your van. Like the scariest thing you can do. And I decided, well, actually, when you're building a van, it's kind of has to be one of the first things you do.
Yeah.
I was very nervous doing it. When I tested it for leaks, it leaked.
No.
Yeah.
So what did you have to do?
I ended up having to call someone, a business that installed windows, to come and fix it for me. They removed it and put it back in. I paid like $250 to get it fixed. It was,
okay, not that bad, but when you're building, that's bad.
And it was also
that adds
hard
up
for my confidence.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a builder. I've never done this before. And I knew this would be a big job. And when the first thing I did failed, it was like, what did I get myself into? But you know, once you have your van, you have to
Oh my
continue.
God.
You have to go on.
This makes your story so much better because you pushed through.
Yeah.
Like this first step,
no
the
option
most
to
scary
quit.
step,
Yeah.
failed through,
Yeah.
didn't work. Like you
Yeah.
have to admit, right? Pay someone else to do, spend even
You
more
have
money,
to.
and you kept
Yeah.
going. So this other window, did you do yourself?
I did. I did these other two. And my stepdad had all the tools in the garage, and I didn't know how to use any tools. And he taught me how to use the jigsaw. I cut it with a jigsaw. And
With all the sparkles flying.
He wanted to do it. He wanted to do everything for me, but I kept telling him, teach me and let me do it so that I can learn and be able to do it in the future. So yes, I did cut the holes here, and that was also a little stressful.
Before we continue going around, I see you have a roof.
Yeah, I have a roof.
Did you put that rack yourself?
I did,
Or
yeah.
this is my most this is the most puzzling part. I'm like, how am I gonna get up in there and do it?
It's not as hard as you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you build like Legos, like part by part.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. That you can do.
Awesome.
You may need some help with
somebody
holding.
and
My son
angles so
was up there with me, helping me, put it together. But yes, it's not that hard to do the roof rack.
So any of you watching right now that is interested in giving me an extra hand, please let me know in the comments below, and maybe you'll be featured in one of the building episodes.
I think it's worth it. So these windows came with a van, so I didn't have to do anything back here. I have my electrical system on this side of the van.
What did you go for electrical?
I have an EcoFlow power kit.
I've been so curious. I was all Victron, and then I start hearing about EcoFlow, so now I'm kind of over the fence.
They're both really good. I think that the EcoFlow is a little bit easier to install. One of the reasons why I went with that. I have 400 amp hours of power in my battery. I also have 400 watts of solar panels.
How many panels are that to give you the 400?
I have 2 panels.
2 panels.
The water tank is down here.
On the side. That's exactly how I'm planning mine.
Yeah.
Like water on the side.
And you know what? It makes
electric.
sense. Somebody asked me why I put my electrical system on this side. If you think about it, if you're planning to plug in somewhere at a campground with an inlet, you want to have it on the driver's side, because if you have it on the passenger side, when you slide the door, it will hit the inlet. So you have to think about all these little things.
Yes.
You know? It's easier to just put your electrical system on your driver's side.
So I found my new mentor who's gonna guide me through the build process. Maybe you wanna come and check it out how it's going with your own van.
I can
and camp some days in front of my house.
Yes.
You're welcome to stay in my house as well.
Okay, sounds good. Cook some Brazilian food.
Yes, and Bolivian. We're gonna do a little mix of Latin mix.
Yeah.
Garage storage.
Garage, it's a little messy, but
It's okay. That's your home.
This is basically my garage. I have all of my tools in here. Things I may need.
How much water you have?
I have 32 gallons.
Okay, what about gray? How big did you put the gray?
Tank underneath, and it's 28 gallons.
Awesome. So this is the question I was trying to find someone, because I'm also thinking about making a bigger water gallon than the gray. But then a lot of people are like, you're not able to use it because then your gray is gonna be full.
You just dump your gray.
Yeah.
That's really not a problem. You can only see this from this side, my little bookshelf up there.
That is so cute.
Now I have not read it. So here's the entrance.
All right, let's come in. We'll follow you.
I have my dirty laundry basket here. I don't have a runner. It's nice to have a runner because it's easier.
You know what? I first walked into your van, I didn't even notice that. I just stepped in. But yeah, it's a big step.
It's a big step. So
yeah,
it's nice to have a runner.
All right, let's come on in, everyone.
My partition wall. Not everybody likes to have a partition wall, but I decided to have one for a few reasons.
What are your reasons to close it out? Because I think I want the space. I feel like you gain a little more space, especially if you put the swivel chairs. But I also think of like feeling more safe and being able to close. So I'm curious to hear, what was your take on this?
I think I always wanted a partition wall from the beginning, but I kept going back and forth as I was building the van. Initially, I only had a wall here and nothing here because I was going to do the swivel. But I didn't really like how it looked. I wanted a partition wall because it helps me feel safer back here. I'm a solo traveler. At night when I go to sleep, I can just close this curtain, put the window covers on, and it's really private back here. And I like having the curtain and not having a door because if I had to rush to the front for any reason, I can just go really fast
and get in. So question for you on the same thing, because I have, every time we went in one of those seasons, I always felt weird. Like I start doing this, pass the seat belt through the door. Like if you all watch the channel, you know I did some crazy stuff to try to feel safe. Do you feel nervous about someone getting into the cabin through the doors and having this easy access? Or you don't even?
I really don't. I really don't feel nervous. I did at first. Overall, you know,
I think it's all perception, right? When you start doing
you realize
this,
that nothing. I mean, I shouldn't say nothing. It's always possible that something could happen. But it's unlikely. And I do my research before I go anywhere. I look at the area.
Same.
If I feel like I'm not in a safe area, but I have to stay in that area, I don't even get out of the van. I don't let people see me. You know, there's a whole list of things that you can do to
don't let lights go out. Don't let them see you're alone. I have, if you guys watched the Utah season, I got into this BLM campsite and this guy was getting there. He was asking me questions. So I pretended I was talking to my husband or whoever, you know, hey, love, hold on, someone's here. Hi, sorry, what? We don't know too. It's our first time. So like talking in plural. So there's some little things you do, but you can't live in fear.
You have to enjoy life. And like I said, it's very unlikely that something would happen. And as long as you're ready, if somebody breaks in, I have ways to deal with that.
You need to know what you're doing. You need to be prepared with protection, that we have multiple ways and we don't have to disclaim what we use for protection. Woo! But I think research, knowing how to defend yourself, having things ready, like don't wait to think about that when it happens. Just like the knock on the door, you don't wait for that to happen to then come up with a plan B. You go to a parking spot to spend the night and you have, that's the plan A, and you have plan B and plan C, because again, the Key West season, we got the knock on the door and we had to go all the way to plan C to be able to sleep. So it's a lot of these tactics that we have to think.
And you learn as you go.
But I also, after trying throughout all the seasons, I feel a lot safer than I thought I would feel sleeping in a vehicle on the road. Like it sounds so wild, but there's a lot of more wild things that you don't think it is, and they really are.
And you close the windows, you put the window shades up,
and you have your privacy.
Like you don't even know you're in a parking lot, a Walmart parking lot.
Unless Lance comes in the back.
So this is a creeper. But
all right, let's continue the tour.
Not just privacy, but also temperature regulation and control.
Oh yeah, because this will help seal the heat from the front.
Area cooler or hotter, depending on what you're looking for. Because most of the heat comes from the front here, you know, obviously the windows. You can have window covers and that will fix that problem too. There's
many things, but this is another advantage to it. I love that you have plants. So how do you not break all of this? And I cannot keep a plant alive in my home. So tell me about this. Gives such a homey feel.
I love the plants, and that's why I wanted them here, just to feel like I'm home. My condo before I moved into the van has the same floors. I had some left over, so I ended up using it. And it was full of plants and the walls were white. And so I wanted to kind of bring that in. Because I felt like just comfortable and
no, I love this
peaceful.
feel, like the
Yeah.
nude shade, and then the whites and the light greens and the plants. Like it gives such a homey, peaceful feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did such a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And these two, I love those there.
Oh, how cute.
Cute.
Yes.
And when I'm driving,
Oh my God, they're glass.
yeah, they're glass and they don't break. Nothing happens. You just drive carefully.
That's wild.
Okay, now talk about something wild. That's wild. And that's wild too, right here.
Yeah.
These two are wild.
I have a deep sink here. This is one of the things that I wanted. 17 inches, I think. And I have pump in the back.
Yes.
Under the bed.
Okay, so that's where you put your pump.
Yeah, when I need water, I just turn it on and then turn the water on.
Nice.
So it's not always on.
Yes.
And then I also have a switch here for my water heater. I have a 2.5 gallon water heater here under the sink. It takes about 10 minutes to heat up some water for the shower, which I'll show you in just a minute.
Is it electric or
It's
is it gas?
Electric. Yeah,
okay.
everything in here is electric. I didn't want to go with gas.
I'm the
because
same.
I'm scared of gas.
Elisa, I'm so glad we're meeting. So, you guys, this was a match made in heaven. I knew something was gonna happen.
I knew it
in
when you
this
said you
place.
were Brazilian. I was like, okay,
Oh my God.
that's
So
my girl.
we connected right in the content creators meeting, and ever since we've been sharing our stories, like Elisa is living the life that I want to live, and she has the same thoughts that I have. Like, I don't want gas because I'm you all, since when I live in Brazil, we grow up with gas stove top, and I was always scared of the gas, how do you call it? Yeah, the tank. And when I travel in the rentals, I'm not a fan of that. When I have to go and put gas in it, I don't like it. We had a sketchy situation in one of the seasons. So yeah, I don't want gas.
Yeah,
I
just don't want another
all
thing to worry
electric.
about.
Yes.
You probably noticed I don't have a stove here
Oh yeah.
because I don't cook a whole lot. Okay, I cook enough. What else could I say? You know, but I have all of my kitchen cooking supplies here. I'm not gonna show you, but I have a rice cooker. I have an electric stove.
all plug in,
All
so
plug
you
in.
can do
so
with
when I
that.
need to cook, I just pull all of that up and put it here. I have an air fryer. Air fryers are the best.
I want to do one of those microwave air fryers stove.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the power that it's gonna pull
It's
from.
not
Yeah,
too bad.
but I
It's
just
not
need
too
to
bad.
study,
Yeah, you can
calculate
do it.
all my
Yeah.
watts and
And
amperage.
it would be nice to have something that was a little bit more accessible. It's one of the things that I wish was a little bit easier here to get into. Is getting all of my kitchen supplies, some of my food, my dry.
It's also nice because you have an open
It's
counter
clean.
as well.
Yeah.
Fridge. What do you have for fridge?
So my fridge, an isotherm fridge, and it has a little freezer.
Oh, it has freezer
Yeah.
too.
And
Nice. Does it fit pizza? that you all know that's my main question
that's all
because
that
Celina is a
matters.
pizza person.
Yeah, it doesn't fit pizza. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can come to my van and we'll do pizza night at my van.
So yes, it's not very big. I wish I had a little bit more freezer space, but you know, it is what it is.
Yes.
I have some drawers. You know, all of the essentials.
Yes.
Here. And then over here, you already saw I have my trash can. Pull out.
Oh,
trash
nice.
can.
Pull out. Yes.
Here's one thing I'll say about water that I learned later.
Teach me.
Did not have a filtration system for drinking water, and even though the water that I get here in the tank is always potable water, it's not necessarily drinkable.
Yes.
You don't know for sure.
Yeah.
So I would carry this 5 gallon water jug from
Just
the
for
ones that you
drinking.
fill at Walmart,
Yeah.
grocery stores.
Yeah.
And I would keep.
I
it
buy
on
water
top of it.
bottles when I rent and travel.
And
yeah.
it was just annoying to be thinking about that every so often. So recently I added a water filtration system under here
Oh, really?
after building the whole van, and it was harder to do.
Can you
because-
show that to us?
it's
Is
kinda
that
hard
the-
to get in?
It's okay.
And imagine installing that after the fact. I don't have a lot of space there, but it's a Culligan water filter. And so
And it's just one tank because I've seen these people that has like a 3 system
so
filtration.
this is a simple
Takes a lot of
one.
space.
It does, but I would recommend that if you're building a van, you think about that ahead. Don't wait until you build everything else to add it, because it makes it a little bit harder.
Thank you for that tip.
Yeah. And then here, this is something I really love, and I think
Oh.
everybody, and
I'm excited to see.
Vanlife community loves, and it's this pantry.
No way!
Yeah, this is one of my favorite features.
This is so cool. Well
I
done.
love it. It fits a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up too much space.
Yes.
So it's one of my favorite features.
Very well done.
And
Oh,
then
I'm watching
I
our
have-
latching
Yeah.
system for your drawers.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to have that because when you're driving,
Oh, yeah,
everything starts moving. Even on this one here,
I've experienced
it's
that.
my utensils
Yeah.
and such.
Perfect.
I did all this from scratch, and I'll say that I was nervous about it. I thought it would be harder than it was. Somehow everything just fit.
Just kind of goes into
Yeah,
place
yeah.
and then voila, the door's opening.
Yeah, I planned it ahead. I started building the base and then adding to it. It looks nice. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Look at this here, down here. Kick code drawer.
How cool. That's very smart.
Yeah.
I like that you have a full body mirror.
Yes.
Is it a real mirror?
It's a real mirror. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
talk
glass.
to me about it.
Nothing happened.
No problems.
No
No.
problems.
This is the first one you installed.
Yeah.
When did you build?
It's gonna be 2 years in October since I finished building it. So it's been
So you've been traveling with it
Yeah,
for 2
yeah.
years. Wow. Now
My
the
son-
part everyone waits for adVANture, which is
the shower.
the shower.
The shower is a shower / closet. Okay. I know you're planning to do something like this. I added this later because I was like, I am wasting all this space.
Yes, that's exactly the thought. And when you open, that's what I thought. I was like, she also uses it for some storage.
Yeah, but if you think ahead and you do,
what I'm trying to
then
do.
you don't have to add things like doors,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this is okay. Like I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
I'm assuming you have to remove every time you shower so water doesn't.
you
No,
don't,
because you close the. You have a curtain.
Because I go like this,
Hi, Elisa. Oh, this is so cool.
and nothing gets wet.
Yeah.
So it really works. This is a 24 by 36. So when you're building your shower, you are gonna think about what size you want. But so that you can see, this is pretty spacious.
I like your little nook you build inside the wall. Tell us a little bit about the material you use for the tile. I was very interested about that.
This is Palisades. I got it at Lowe's. It's sort of plastic.
It's not real tile,
It's not
yeah.
real tile, so it's
So
not
it's not gonna crack and
Right.
weight.
And behind it, it's Curdy board. Curdy board is like this foamy material that is waterproof. There's a whole technique to waterproof your shower. You use a lot of different materials.
Yeah.
And it
I
took a long
can't
time.
wait to watch because she has a full videos of her build. So getting home, I'm gonna be binging your channel.
I'll be watching yours. The shower was one of the things that took the longest, the most work. I would say the hardest part of building the van was building the shower. So I know some people don't have showers in their van, and it probably makes building a lot easier.
Yeah, no,
But it's really
definitely
nice
want one.
because here we're gonna be here for 4 nights.
Yeah,
I want a shower.
No.
They might have showers
Yeah.
here, but I don't want to use their showers. I want to use
no,
my shower.
yeah, I like to have
And-
mine in too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can shower right in here, privacy, clean. Now that I'm using up this space for my closet,
Yeah.
it works out pretty well. I love my bed. Yeah, this is 69 by 49, I believe.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little smaller than a full-size bed, but you can find companies that will custom make your mattress and whatever size you need.
What is the length for you?
The length is 69. or
And how
54.
tall are you? Because we look also the same height.
I am 5'3".
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
5'4", 5'5". So
yeah,
so right there.
no, I fit perfectly. Yeah. This is another thing that you have to think about. Okay?
Oh, how cool your step!
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And it makes it a lot easier.
How perfect.
But yeah, like if I'm laying here, as an example.
Oh,
Yes.
and this is the regular. You don't have the expansions outside. I
No,
didn't notice. Tell me about building this because that's another part
Yeah.
that kind of it looks easy, but then when you get to do it, I feel like that's gonna become hell.
Yeah. So I wanted it to be rounded like this.
Yeah, it
because
looks
it's pretty.
beautiful. I
But-
bet you hated yourself for wanting that. Huh?
No, because luckily my stepdad helped me with this. I'm gonna give him credit.
Yes, stepdad.
And he said I can make these little wood pieces
Ah, that you
that
insert
you
and
insert
create
here and just glue it. Wood glue works for everything. And then I don't know if you can tell my walls feel a little bit like drywall.
Yeah.
Like cement.
Yes, yes. It feels like
So-
cement.
So it doesn't, you can't tell that it's just plywood in the back. I added this thing called Roman clay on the walls to give it a little texture.
I might steal this from you if you allow me.
Yeah, I stole it from somebody else, so we all steal from each other.
It just feels, we inspire each other. It's different. Empowering women, encouraging and inspiring each other. This is what got me into this community. And this is what pushing me to do this build. So I love that. Like I wish you guys, like the only camera they haven't invented yet is one that you can also feel our feels. Like it feels like gesso. I don't know how to say that in English. We're gonna put it here right below the video. Gesso. That's what it feels like.
It does. And then the cabinets, they're pretty small. They're not very big.
That's what happens in Vanlife. Yeah.
Make your cabinets a little bigger than these because I have a hard time fitting all of my clothes.
Yeah, they're narrow, right?
They're not deep at all. Yeah.
What is your locking system? I like what's holding it up. I forgot how you call that.
Yeah, struts.
Okay.
And then I have all these magnets to keep it closed because it stays open with the strout. I think it's called a strout.
We'll correct it below the video again.
It never opens when I'm driving. It never has happened.
It's just like a strong magnet.
Yes, it's a strong magnet on both sides. Here I keep all of my station, my blender.
Love that.
Coffee. I love that too. I love this. And this plant has been here for a little while. It's still alive. This I got from Amazon. It's just a peel and stick tile. And it has been here for 1.5 years. No problems, even with the heat and the humidity, no issues whatsoever. So I love this. I love it.
Did you apply any extra glue besides
whatever it came with? Yeah. Oh, I have my little night lights back here. My reading light.
Very nice.
You know, one thing I would say, if you're building a van, have windows back here that you can open and air can come in.
Yes.
Some people don't have windows, which I get. Sometimes you want to be more stealthy and have more privacy, but it's so nice to have air coming in when you turn the fan on. It
circulates, Elisa, this is a beautiful build.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you, your courage and persistence. Even starting with everything going wrong, you are giving me a lot of inspiration and a lot of tips. So we're gonna stay in touch, and I hope you enjoy touring Elisa's rig.
And make sure you subscribe, because next Sunday we're gonna check the price tag from all the tours we've been doing. And talking about tours, I've been renting with Giant Recreation World for a while now, and there's no other brand I would strongly recommend. And you all know I don't recommend if I don't trust in myself. And while I'm taking a break from the fast, let's come inside with me, because this is what I like doing to get a break from the heat in the AC and get some lunch done. Let's go. If you'd like a more detailed tour of this RV, please come back to the channel and look at the playlists. We have quite a few in this channel, and I would love for you to ask me any questions you would like about this rental. I can give you my honest opinion. But if you're renting an RV in Florida, Giant Recreation World is the place for you to go to feel safe, to get a good quality rental, the most amazing customized service, and they're family owned, which makes you feel home. Now let's enjoy this break here in the AC. And I'm leaving here on the screen the top 5 tours of the biggest festival of van life here in Florida. Peace, love, and van. So check it out. I'll see you all next Sunday, adventures.